on you, Carnell.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on me. Well, I wanted to answer your first of all to answer your co-host question. Your co-host asked a good question. Asked a good question about how do you go from Pan Africanist to FBA to calling people tethers or whatever. But there's a history to that that a lot of people don't know. ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery, came first. And if you go back in Tariq's timeline, you'll see him tweeting ADOS, ADOS, ADOS. And then he decided to adopt Claude Anderson's language of FBA so that he could have something that was his and that he owned and that he could make money off of. So that's where that comes from. In
What?
terms
Make
of,
money off of it?
yes, to make money off of. In terms of the usage of the
Oh
word
God.
tether, we don't use that because we feel it's derogatory. We do, however, feel that Kamala Harris is not us and we are not her. Okay. Now,
But that's pretty.
Oh
That's
no,
pretty
Drew,
common
please,
sense
I
though
think
Drew.
so
I don't
too.
too.
want to take you down, Drew. Let her talk. Please don't cut her off. Don't cut no guests off. Please, please. I'm trying to be patient. Go ahead, Miss Yvette. I'm sorry.
No, but I have no problem with the questions. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood the origin story. It's all out there. It's still on the timeline. It's still in my shows. It's still the history is still a lot of it is still on Tariq's timeline, how he transitioned from Pan Africanist to ADOS to then FBA. So
So
that
Miss Yvette, you finish? I don't want to cut you off.
no, go right ahead. I'm finished
I want to
with that
ask you a
part.
question, Miss Yvette.
Sure, go ahead.
So if Kamala Harris is not black enough, then why is Malcolm and Minister Farrakhan black enough? Or is there not are they not black enough? Can Minister Farrakhan speak on behalf of black people?
Minister
If he
Farrakhan. Oh, I'm sorry. I
go
didn't mean to
ahead,
cut you off.
go ahead.
Well, Minister Farrakhan can do whatever he likes. What we're saying is that we do not share a lineage. Now, you can come over here the same way we have. Listen, when Amadou Diallo, every black immigrant, Botham Jean has gotten killed or murdered by police, we tend to show up for y'all. We don't say, hey, we're not going to show up for that person because they're a black immigrant. But we do understand that Kamala cannot run on being black because what being American black in this country means is that you come from American chattel slavery. So if you say she's the first black president, the way people usually understand that and hear that is that she is an American black person that comes out of that struggle in America. So what I'm saying is that she cannot run on that. What Kamala Harris
So
has
hold
to
on.
run on is policy.
So Minister Farrakhan cannot say he's black.
He can say he's black. He can't say he's ADOS. He can say he's black all day. But the
So
context,
Minister, no, so you would have had to Minister Farrakhan does say he's black. You do know that, and he
yes,
does say he fights for black people, right? You do know that, right? You do know that. You know
yes, I
that.
know
So
that.
if Minister Farrakhan ran for president of the United States, will you have the same smoke that you have for Kamala Harris as you have for Minister Farrakhan? Will you have
Well,
the same smoke?
well, hold on a
If
second.
he say I'm running as a black man for president, and I'm gonna be the second black president of the United States, so you would call him a tether, and you would have the
I
same
don't use.
smoke that you
I've
have.
already told you I don't use that term. I've already told
Okay,
you I
all
don't
right,
use
okay,
that.
you're right, I'm sorry, but you had the same smoke for him as you have for her.
Well, hold on one second. Let me answer that. But I'm gonna answer it in a nuanced way. I have criticized Farrakhan for different things. Here's what I will say though about NOI. NOI does have a history of helping people who have, especially men, ADOS men and black men who have been in trouble, who have been incarcerated. So I think that would be a Farrakhan would have something more to run on if he ran than just saying I'm black. Kamala does not have that.
No,
What
no,
I
no,
need,
no, no, don't dance around it.
no, but
Don't
he
dance.
can't say he
You're
can't. No, he don't.
dancing.
But no, he doesn't get to run.
No, 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 Lou. Let her
Go
answer,
No,
ahead,
he
Lou.
go
Let her
doesn't.
ahead.
answer.
So he would. There would be more for him to run on. Kamala Harris doesn't even have a platform right now. What I'm telling you is Kamala Harris cannot run on just being black because she is not black in the same way we are black, and neither is Farrakhan. His history is different. His lineage is different. His background is different. His people's contribution to America is different than American descendants of slavery. He is not the same. Now, we appreciate the contributions of anybody who comes to this country and adds to that, and we will judge you based on the contribution you have made individually. But you do
Slaves.
not get to come here and say you are the descendants of slaves and sharecroppers and Jim Crow and, and Reconstruction and try to own that and try to shoehorn
When did
into
she
that.
do
That's
that?
what we're not having.
When did she do that? When did she say she was a descendant of chattel slavery?
Her supporters did that. I don't think
I
her.
don't give a damn. You said
No, she and when she
She.
adopted.
She
Okay,
never said
let me
that,
answer you the question.
Yvette. She
You don't
never said that ever.
you don't have to say that
Then,
explicitly, ma'am.
sweetie, then that's your mistake.
That's your
That
mistake.
is your
No, you asked
mistake
me a question. Let
because
me
you're
answer.
listening to
You
other
asked me a
people as
question. Let
opposed
me
to
answer.
the
No,
words
ma'am.
of the person. I am
No, ma'am.
always going to let you speak, but don't lie here and
I'm
say
not
that
lying. I'm
Kamala
not lying,
Harris
ma'am. Don't accuse
said
me of anything.
anything. Don't be
Don't
mamming me.
don't. I can do whatever I want to do. I didn't
And
call you.
Okay, listen. When you're yelling at each other, we can't hear either one of you. And
Yeah.
I'm
No.
respecting Luke's wishes, and
Where's the
I'm letting him
receipts?
bring people up. I'm letting everybody talk, but I don't want to have a headache tonight. So
Hey,
if you
and,
guys
but
want to
but
have
but
a
the
Yeah.
thing,
conversation,
but
have
then
a
And,
conversation.
we say if you come up here, have your receipts.
Absolutely.
And you throw Kamala Harris under the bus, have your receipts. So I think I just heard, and I'm gonna go off mute. That the young lady said Minister Farrakhan and Malcolm X can speak on behalf of black people. I thought I heard that. Maybe I might be wrong, but I let her come back and say it again. But that's the trick bag where they're trying to wiggle their way out. That's why the commander and leader ain't coming up here. But I like this lady. Boy, she's something else. But bottom line, ma'am, y'all get your information from these sources where the lady asked a clear question, and we're going to let her answer that. Where did she say that she was a descendant of slaves? Come on. She asked a real, come on, Yvette. She asked a straight pointed question. Where did she say it? Do you have any receipts?
I already answered this question. Let me say this. Let me say this too, because this
Okay,
you
okay.
have to
I
because look,
must be
I
missing
want to
because
have a
my
do.
son was ordering something on the phone. So
Okay,
can
okay.
you say it again?
I
Where
want to
did
have
she
a
say that?
I want to have a nuanced conversation with y'all.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
But wait,
When
before you
you
have,
when,
wait, Yvette.
I
Before
would
you
love
have
to
that
answer this
nuanced,
question. I would
wait,
love to
wait,
answer this
Yvette,
question.
Yvette, before you have that nuanced conversation, please answer the question. Did Kamala Harris, Vice President of the United States, ever say that she was a descendant of slaves? Once you answer that question, you can get as nuanced as you want to. But please answer that question. And if you can't answer that question, we're going to have to move on to somebody else.
I think that's unfair because she said that she never said it, but supporters did. So I don't think that's a fair
No,
question.
come on,
I
Miss
didn't
Yvette.
hear it.
It's a double mute.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Miss Yvette, it's a double mute, but I want to hear, because I didn't hear it before. Has Kamala Harris ever said she was a descendant of slaves?
No, this is my third time
Thank you.
saying that.
Well, this is the first time that I've heard you, so that's why I asked you again. So now, if you want to get nuanced, you can go ahead and get nuanced. I just wanted to make it clear that Kamala Harris never claimed to be a descendant of slaves. Okay.
I hope it's clear to everyone. But here's the thing. I want you all to go up. That what is Kamala Harris's song that she's using right now? What is the song? What is her song, her campaign stomp song? It's Freedom by
freedom.
Beyonce. I want you to go and look up what that song means. See, Kamala Harris doesn't have to say, there are certain things that you don't even need to say. You suggest those things. You suggest that you're fighting for a certain group of people, even if you're not those people. Barack Obama did the same thing. We've
Come
seen this
on,
play
Yvette.
before.
Don't do that. Come on, Yvette. You turn into a conspiracy theorist, Yvette. You talking
Conspiracy
about
theory.
songs and lyrics and and things like that, and you want to claim that because she got the freedom song, she trying to say that she indirectly
but
say
Luke, I
What
think,
does
she
the song say?
descended of slave and chattel slave and all. You can't do that, Yvette.
Luke,
You know you
are
can't
you
do
saying
that.
that it? Are
but
you saying
Hold
that
on,
there
let me
are
honestly
let
though,
me.
Luke,
different songs that are
we're
candidate
getting
to
away
it?
from the topic of the room because I didn't think this was going to turn into a Kamala Harris
No,
space. I
it
think this
was
is
going to turn into that. That's what was going there because that's
uh,
half of the issue. But Yvette, again, I'm going back. Yvette, I like you. You're a very smart lady, intellectual lady. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Correct? You don't believe in that. So if you say if you say that islanders, parents of islanders, or what you say you don't use the tether, if you say that they can't speak on behalf of black people in this country, then that means you're saying it to Minister Farrakhan and you're saying it to Malcolm X. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree that none of those people have ADOS as their lineage, and they should
They
not
didn't. They
tie
didn't say
themselves to
that.
that
They
lineage.
did not
No, no,
say
no.
that.
D- uh,
The question is, can it?
but
Kamala
No,
Harris.
Miss
Yvette,
Yvette. The
I can't
question
talk.
is, the
Cannot talk.
question is, can the problem that we're having, and I'm trying to have a, the problem that that we're having is you got you guys side coming with these conspiracy theories as if they're saying that they deserve reparation in the songs and that these folks you're putting words in these folks' mouth. These folks never said that they were descendants of slaves. They never said any of those things. But because
That was my only issue.
but because they're saying that hey, I'm born here, I'm black here, and I'm a black American. You guys are saying that you can't say that. They didn't say I'm a descendant of slaves.
Well,
Oh,
see the
because you
problem.
use a black woman
Let me
song,
just say this.
that
Let me
means
just say this.
you trying to cape like you a descendant of slave. That's what y'all coming up with in your
Well,
own
Malcolm X is
mind.
ADOS. Malcolm X is ADOS, first of all, because by our criteria, you only have to have one parent. So I don't know. Understand? I
Oh,
don't even
come
understand why
on.
Malcolm X is in this
Come
conversation.
on. Come on now.
Go to the website. No,
Y'all,
you come on now,
hey,
Luke.
hey, no, no,
You
no,
don't know
no.
what you're talking
Your
about.
leader,
I don't
Tariq
have a leader.
Nasheed, he
I don't
not your
have a leader.
leader.
I lead Tariq. Tariq doesn't lead me. He
Luther.
steals. He's stolen from us. We don't steal from him. He don't. I don't
Oh,
need anything from that man.
okay. God
This
damn
came.
it.
We
Now
came
we
first.
getting
He came
somewhere.
second.
So you're Adolf. You're not FBA, correct?
No, ADOS. The FBA came later. ADOS came first.
so all right, so Luke, can I ask you a better question? All right, so ADOS, right? It means American descendant of slavery. Now, is that United States
Yes,
Americans of descendant of
Yes,
slavery?
American descendants of.
No, no, hold on. Let me
Okay,
finish. Let me
my
finish.
apologies.
Let me finish. Is that American descendant of slavery, or is that United States American descendants of slavery? Because technically, American descendants of slavery can be any of the American countries up and down the Western Hemisphere, because there were slaves all over the place. So
Read
technically,
our
I can
definition.
call
This is about the
myself.
United States of
Hold,
America. Read our definition.
hold on. Let me finish. Because technically, I can call myself an American descendant of slavery because my family comes from descendant of slaves in
Not by our
Jamaica.
definition.
Somebody that, but not by your
No, by
definition.
Anyone's. I'm sorry,
No,
break
no,
it,
but
break it. That's
hold
go
on.
ahead. Finish,
America's.
Drew, and let her explain it because we want to know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because anybody, because somebody from Colombia can say that
No.
they're ADOS, because technically, because you can say it's your definition, but I can say, well, that's my definition
But
too.
don't
He's
hold
right.
on. Let her
So
answer. Let her define what's a Adolf. Can you do that? Go ahead, because
Yes, American
I know
descendants of
you asked a great question. So
American descendants of slavery in the United States of America,
okay, good.
1619, Reconstruction, Civil War, that. So we don't need to, we have a specific definition and it relates to this country, the United States of America.
Okay, Miss.
so
No,
that
no, no. That's good right there. That let's leave it right
uh,
there, Miss Yvette, Miss Yvette. So I'm going back to the topic of the room. I'm going back to the topic of the room. So you said uh, Malcolm X because we're getting somewhere through all this. You said because based on your group, not Mr. Tariq, your group. If you have one parent,
Who is ADOS?
if you have one parent that's from a descendant of slaves, and if you have one parent that's from the islands, that makes you what? That makes you Adolf, right?
Yes, it makes you in terms of our reparations platform. You can
So
get
so
reparations. You have one parent. That's the
okay,
criteria.
you get okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So then now, so now let's move on to Minister Farrakhan, who has no parents that are descendants of slaves. So you are, and he speaks on behalf of black people. He loves black music. He even plays jazz music. He plays it himself. He has black entertainers. He has fought for black power movement, black people in America and around the world. So you say to Minister Farrakhan, what?
I would say he is an ally to ADOS in this country.
He an ally. So why Kamala Harris ain't an ally?
That failed to be seen.
He
Let me
play
go
the
back.
same music. Hold on. He played the same music. He loves Beyonce. He didn't entertain all the top
Eminem loves hip
entertainers to
hop. What
his
that
house.
mean?
So is he caping? No, no. My question is he playing? Is he acting like as if he a descendant of slaves because he entertains all the entertainers
You
based
can go.
on
You
what
can
you
go.
just
Luke.
said?
Luke, you know good and well. You can go to a hip hop concert right now and see a mostly white audience. The kind of music that you listen to is not how we define
You
music.
just mentioned her music. You just came up with this whole
Yes, because
conspiracy
that's
theory
campaign
because
music.
she
That's
playing
campaign
Beyonce,
music.
who
The
loves
campaign.
her, and you're saying Kamala is parading around like she's a descendant of slaves and a Pan African and
No,
everything
I'm
else.
not saying that at all. I'm not. No,
That's
no.
what you said.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying that.
come on.
Listen, when Kamala says there used to be a little girl who was bused, and I was a little girl on that bus. When Kamala uses that freedom song, and when her entire team fights for her blackness, that is a suggestion. Just like when Obama did it, that was a suggestion that you were an American
So
black
Minister
person. You're really close.
Farrakhan has never
You're close to
suggested that
Brahmins.
he's black.
I'm not. He is not he is not blackness in the terms of American black,
Have
but he's
y'all
black. I'm not
ever
trying to
attacked
gate.
him?
Listen, hold on a second. I'm not really trying to gatekeep blackness. I'm trying to gatekeep lineage. So if he wants to call himself black, I have no issue with that. I have an issue with
But
when you all go to the Caribbean Day parades. Y'all know that everybody
you
is
hold on,
Caribbean.
but you
I
have
don't
he
claim that.
Caribbean. Minister
Yes,
Farrakhan Caribbean.
yes. When you go to Caribbean Day, I know that's not my day. I'm not Caribbean. If I go, it's just to enjoy and watch stuff. That's
Yvette,
not my
you
culture. That's
dancing,
not me.
Yvette. You dancing, Yvette.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
well,
I'm answering a
hold on,
question.
Nah,
stay right over
yeah,
there,
Yvette,
Yvette.
Yvette, you kind of
You
dan
Luke,
dancing,
Yvette, you kind of
Yvette. You got
Luke,
dancing
your dancing
because
Luke,
the
shoes
I
thing,
on,
did.
Yvette.
Tell me
the
what I
thing,
did. I
Boy,
didn't. What
you.
I did.
the thing is,
Hey,
Luke,
Yvette, hold
Luther.
on, Yvette,
hold
you
on,
good? Hold on, Yvette, good.
hold on,
Hold on,
Yvette,
Drew.
yeah, Yvette, you kind of
Hold on.
you kind of
Let
dancing
me finish,
because
Drew. Let me finish. Yvette, you doing it, boy. Boy, Yvette, boy, Jesus Christ! I know. Yvette husband can't win no argument, boy. He get ate alive up in there, boy, because she gonna dance. Yvette went. Yvette slid on over here and then curved on over. Hey, hey, and then she tried to throw everybody out talking about the Caribbean parade. Oh God! Oh, I love it. Oh, Yvette, I love it. Okay, Yvette, you just hold on right there. You just hold on right. I got to move on to some more speakers because I got a lot of people down there trying to come up.
Luther, can you
Uh,
bring Riza up, please?
where's RZA? Okay, yes, RZA. Right there, but I'm gonna go to the hands. I got Miss Riri. Go ahead, Miss Riri. It's on you, Miss Riri. Oh, I got to take the mute off. This boy, that Yvette something
no, but
else.
look, this is
No,
what I don't get,
no, no,
right?
no. We got to move on from Miss Yvette conversation. Let's go. We got a lot of people. I'm trying to get these people. Let's move on. Let's go, Miss Riri.
Hey
I,
Luke, hey Leslie,
yes.
Drew, hey everybody. I just it's funny to me how this is for Miss Yvette comment how we would take Beyonce song Freedom that's been playing for since she dropped it, and because she's backing Kamala and the VP, and she's backing her campaign and allowed her to use that song. Every president that ran had a song that was used. Nobody never questioned what the lyrics mean. So that's just That's just bananas. I personally think it was a chess move because Beyonce has millions, millions of followers. And unfortunately, we live in a country where the young adults that follows these singers and actors, they're not educated, or they feel like it's boring, so they don't take the time to learn the campaigns, or who's running, who's what you should be voting for. And I just went through that with my nephew. We had to vote in Palm Beach County on the 20th. And he didn't even know the judge. He didn't know the Senate. He didn't know the information site to take him to the site so he could learn it. So sometimes you're going to have a percentage of voters, especially in the young generation, that's going to vote just because, oh, I like Beyonce, so I'm voting for her. Oh, I like, let's say it was President Bush. I like Bush, so I'm voting for him. Whoever, because they like that celebrity, they
I
follow them.
like Kid Rock, so
I
I'm voting
like
for
it.
Trump.
I'm voting for Trump. So they do that. That's a chess move. But nobody is questioning. Kid Rock ain't dropped a song in years. But nobody is questioning the lyrics. So to try to make it seem like Beyonce is saying, you can't say you can't, we cannot put words in Kamala mouth and say, oh, I'm trying to say this, because she didn't write the song. Beyonce wrote it. And when Beyonce or whoever on her team put them lyrics together, they knew what it meant. They stood behind it. And there was nothing wrong with it then. I think it's a wise chess move on Kamala's behalf, because everybody is not sitting down educating that group that we need to be concerned about our future and what's coming at us. And so I don't understand why they trying to dissect this lady life and do an ancestry history on VP Kamala Harris, but nobody is dissecting and doing an ancestry history on Trump. Nobody did it to Reagan. Nobody did it to Kennedy. None of this stuff was happening in the past. So why we wait to it gets to VP Kamala Harris? We got to know who her mama was, who her mama was, who her great granddaddy was. We didn't do it to Trump when he ran. We didn't do it to who McCain. We didn't do it to all those other Democrats or Republicans that ran. So why is the energy so strong? I will respect
They did it only to the blacks, and then
and
blacks do it to
Obama,
black. They
President
did Bertha
Obama,
with
and then
Obama, and
yeah,
so saying he wasn't able to vote because his daddy was from Kenya. That's what they do. And then they
them the
take
only
black
two.
people to then do it the run out here with those messaging to go against black people.
So
That's just
they get upset when we ask you the fact sheet, the fact it. Okay, so if you're gonna say it, vet it. Make sure you know. But my thing is this: if you don't want to vote for VP Kamala, say that. Don't come with all the extras. Don't come and act like this lady slapped your mama. Don't come acting like she slapped your grandma. Just say, just be honest. Be honest. I don't want to vote for her just because I don't want a woman, and I don't want a woman running the country. Be honest. I can respect you more if you're honest, because I don't have
hmm
a problem saying I'm not voting for Trump because he's crazy, and I don't like how he feel about black and brown kids, or black and brown, or different people in the community, different things. I don't like his laws. I don't like what he got, his artillery. I don't like his agenda. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm not gonna tell you I don't like Trump because I don't think Trump is half America. I don't like Trump because Trump married all foreign women out of different countries. I don't like Trump. I'm not gonna come with the BS because you love who you love. So if you're gonna keep it, you can feel the way you want to feel about Kamala, but please, if you're going to say something about her, keep it 100 and just say, I don't want to vote for her. Because what you're doing when you come up with all these false narratives, it lets people like me know that you lying. You just do not like her and don't want to vote for her. That's all.
Thank you. What it becomes is, and just like you say, we only do that to our people. You're right. You hit it right on the nose. Ain't nobody asks about Trump and his lineage, which goes back to his granddaddy being a German, a Nazi German. Ain't nobody said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing about it. Nobody questions how white you are. Nobody questions how white you are, and to define whether or not you can speak on behalf of the white people, or people of America. They only do it to us, and then we fall into the trap. We fall into the trap, and that's why I say This 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 man is dividing the black community. And anybody that sits up here and put words in people's mouth and come up with these conspiracy theories about this woman, VP Harris, or any other woman, you could do it all day. You could nitpick it all day. But when do they do it for the white candidates? I guarantee you, Lindsey Graham, if you go back and all them Republicans and some white Democrats too in the Senate, if you go back and trace their lineage, I guarantee you it goes back to their parents, their grandparents owning slaves. I guarantee you. Hold
Salute.
on, hold on. Let me don't cut me off. I guarantee you. But do they do that to them? I guarantee you that motherfucker who a representative from South Carolina, senator from South Carolina, I guarantee you his people are slave owners. Lindsey Graham, people slave owners. But do they question them? Bush, slave owners. Ron DeSantis, slave owners. Have you ever looked up Cruz, his people? But we do it to ourselves. It's no different than anything in the black community. Anything black. We go to a black restaurant and we sit up there and we want to, oh, I see a little spot on the fork. But they go to the white restaurant, they go to goddamn motherfucking Waffle House, shit all over the motherfucking floor in the back of the thing, look like a pig pen, and they ain't got a goddamn thing to say. That's what we do to us. That's what we do to us. Oh, well, you're from over here. Ain't nobody running around talking about Ain't nobody sitting here saying, "Oh, I'm Bahamian, I'm Jamaican, I'm from Trinidad." No, we work on behalf of black people of America. And when the motherfucker pulls his gun out and shoot a black person, they don't ask whether you're a fucking descendant of slaves, or you a Haitian, or you a Jamaican, or a Bahamian. They shoot your black ass. When you go up in there and try to get you a motherfucking job and you competing for that job with one of their people, they look at that shit and that shit say black on the application and your ass is fucked up at the door. So why in the world we got these groups all of a sudden you want to attack black people who putting their body on the line for black people? Why? Why do they do that? Why are they gonna nitpick? Oh, you got a soul. No, 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 no. Well, you making it seem like you black because you went to a HBCU. You went to HBCU because now you want to act like you black. So what happened when the black man married a motherfucking white?